Welcome everyone here to ARCS Racing once again. Let me get this overlay. There we go. We're here at, where are we at here tonight? Hickory, I believe. Hickory Motor Speedway, a little short track here for the ARX series. And we got about 4 minutes left here in practice. We're going to take a little break here. I know we just got started, but we got 7 cars right now. Connor Knowlton is on the top of the board right now. But I'm just going to get some of my stuff put in here. 4 minutes left here in practice, then we'll go into the heat. Only 7 cars here tonight as of right now. Hopefully a couple more join, but we will have the heat racing action here in just a moment. Alright, a little less than 2 minutes left here in practice for the ARX series here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Connor Knowlton is the fastest. Brendan Fetterplace about 0.11 back. Matt Vorndran 0.12 back. Joshua Gaiman in 4th. John Smeal in 5th. Matthew Kent in 6th. And Ross Baxter in 7th. So 7 cars out on track right now so far here at Hickory. And we'll be getting ready to go into our first and only heat race. And as we know, the heat racing, wherever you finish, it will be inverted for the feature. Not sure if we'll have a consolation tonight because, well, we will have a consolation because the heat, it inverts, and then that's where you start in the consolation, and then the consolation is where you start for the feature. So looking forward to tonight. Should be a really great race. I have talked to a couple of the drivers, and they say that these cars kind of snap loose on exit of the corner, so I have to keep an eye on that throughout the race. We do have a new sponsor tonight before we get these heat races started up. Obviously, Jack Mulkey and Steven Oberstadt. This is one of the 2 races that they are sponsoring with OST, our only short track series. So a great series to run. I've ran a couple of them, haven't been able to commit full time, but a lot of fun. So shout out to OST for sponsoring tonight. And we also have a new addition to the sponsorship group. Lamel Price and Mustang Racing Group. They're a Twitch streamer and looking to get their stream out there on Twitch. They're sponsoring a commercial break that we'll have next week, as well as sponsoring a couple of races. So we have it pinned or posted in the ARCS announcements. So make sure you go and follow MP214512 on Twitch. Good to have a new sponsor on board here tonight as we get ready for 20 laps here. The first and only heat with 7 drivers out on track. Brandon Fetterplace will start on pole. These are, you could call it a pill draw, but it's basically a random draw of where you start here in the heat. And we are getting ready to go green flag racing here at Hickory. Brandon Fetterplace is going to lead them to the green. Green flag is out here at Hickory. Brandon Fetterplace is going to take the lead. Matthew Kent in second. Connor Knowlton looking to make that move on the inside. Can't quite make it happen there. Matt Borgeron up there in fourth, trying to see what he can do on the outside line here. Meanwhile, Brandon Fetterplace pulling away now to an 0.8 of a second lead over the rest of the field here. 20 laps is going to go pretty quick here at Hickory. Very, very short. Oh, Smeal's around. John Smeal now in 7th. That means he'll start first in the consolation. Connor Knowlton up to 2nd. He gets around Matthew Kent. Again, even if you do finish 7th, obviously you'll start on pole for the consolation race, which I believe will also be 20 laps. As you see Matt Borgeron trying to make a pass on Matthew Kent on the inside. Joshua Gaiman also right there in 5th right now, trying to make a pass on both of these drivers as Connor Knowlton has pulled away and now trying to reel in Brandon Fetterplace here. But if you win this heat race, you'll still only start 7th. So not a lot of cars out on track tonight. And sometimes that's okay. Every driver tonight guaranteed a top 10, so nothing to complain about there. Oh, Matt Borgeron. Oh, and Joshua Gaiman's around. Both of those drivers wreck, and Matt looks like he has some serious suspension and steering issues. He's crab walking there. John Smeal's going to go around the 07. Serious problems there for the 07 of Matt Borgeron. You see, I mean, that doesn't even look real there, folks. He is sideways, but going straight. Hopefully he gets that thing back to pit road. That looks like a glitch in the matrix there. But he is going to make it to pit road. Don't know how he's going to make it to his pit stall with it crab walking like that, but he does indeed. Well, no, not quite. He's trying to make it to his pit stall. Taking tires. Let's take a look at Brandon Fetter Place in the lead. With Connor Knowlton right on his back bumper. And Connor Knowlton's going to look to the inside here. Coming to lap 15 of 20 here at Hickory. Matt Borndran goes back out. Back out on track, 4 laps down, so he will start on pole for the consolation. Brandon and Connor Knowlton have a really good battle here for the lead with 5 laps to go. Who's going to get this win here in the first heat? Brandon able to really get a good run off the outside there. Connor is going to lose it and spin here. Brandon Fetterplay is going to easily. And Connor Knowlton's actually down pit road, so he's going to lose some spots. That puts Ross Baxter in second now. 4.3 seconds back from Brandon Fetterplace, who now has 2 laps remaining here in this first and only heat of the night. As you see, Connor Knowlton around again, so he is now in 6th place. Final lap presented by Smil Racing Designs as Brandon Fetterplace comes around turn 3 and 4. Brandon Fetterplace will win this first heat. Ross Baxter looks like he will come home in 2nd. Joshua Gaiman will be 3rd. I'm sorry, Matthew Kent. Not sure what happened to Matthew Kent there, but oh, I'm sorry, he is in 3rd. Joshua Gaiman in 4th, John Smil in 5th, spinning there, and Connor Knowlton in 6th. Matt Borndran in 7th. So now we invert the field, getting ready to go green flag racing here for the consolation. And we'll take a quick little break here and be right back. All right, we are back here with the consolation race, and we'll have a word with Brandon Fetterplace after this 20 laps here, getting straight into the racing action here. So we got a 5-minute warm-up after. We can talk to a couple drivers. We'll talk to Brandon Fetterplace, maybe whoever wins this consolation race as well, and then we'll get straight to the feature, which I do believe tonight is 75 laps. It could be 100. I cannot remember. But Matt Borndran is going to start on pole. Connor Knowlton in 2nd after he had his issues. John Smil in 3rd. Joshua Gaiman in 4th. Pace truck is off. Green flag is in the air. We're racing again here for the consolation race. This is what sets the field for the feature. Ross Baxter up there in the wall a little bit. Green flag still in the air. John Smil in 3rd. Joshua Gaiman right behind him. Matthew Kent in 5th. Connor Knowlton now in the lead. Passes Matt Borndran. John Smill's going to go high. Joshua Gayman's going to get up under that 13 machine. Still side by side. Gayman gets a little loose there, and John Smill loses it. He's going to save it, keeps it out of the wall, gets it back going. Connor Knowlton's still your race leader. John Smill now in 7th. Unfortunate for that number 13 Pit Viper machine. Matt Borndron in 2nd. Closing in on Connor Knowlton for the race lead. Joshua Gayman in 3rd. Matthew Kent 4th. Excuse me. Brandon Vetter Place still back in 5th, trying to get around Matthew Kent. Let's take a look here. There's Brandon Vetter Place trying to look to the inside of Matthew Kent here. Already almost halfway here in this consolation race. You can see Vetter Place really trying to force it in there. He's going to stick it in on the bottom. Can he let it stick? Not quite, but he's got the entry here in 3 and 4. That inside line really strong, but the outside line gets a really good run off of these corner exits. Kent just drove it in way, way deep there. He's still battling though, and oh, he's gonna hit Vetter Place and turn him, and they're both gonna wreck. Ross Baxter's gonna go around both of those drivers, so now Ross Baxter in 4th, Brandon Vetter Place in 5th, Kent back to 7th. John Smill gets around him. Matthew Kent is in pit road. Connor Knowlton, your race leader at the moment. Matt Borndran not too far behind though. He's right there. There you see the front bumper of Brandon Vetter Place's machine. So lap 15 of 20 will be coming to 5 to go next time around. Connor Knowlton is in the lead. There you see Brandon Vetter Place damaged. Going to come down pit road. So he's already 1 lap down. Probably going to fall down to 7th place. Matthew Kent also 1 lap down, but he is back on track. Brandon Vetter Place is on pit road. So Matthew Kent's going to make it by Brandon Vetter Place for that 6th position. Connor Knowlton in the lead with 4 laps to go here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Ross Baxter in 4th. There you see Brandon Vetter Place comes out of pit road. Still missing the front clip, so didn't use that fast repair apparently. Two laps remaining here, and I just realized I still have Smill Racing Design up there. So he got an extra white flag here tonight. Now we are coming to the white flag, sponsored by Smill Racing Designs. You're welcome, Smill. Gave you some little extra time there as we swap to John Smill in the 5th position. And that is the race. Connor Knowlton's going to start on the pole for the feature here. And this track is so small. It is, I tell you, it's almost hard to keep up. Broadcasting wise, I'm telling you all, these short tracks, they are hard to keep up with. But we're getting ready to go to the warm up, and we will talk to a couple drivers here in just a moment. Stay tuned. As you see, we are into the night now here at Hickory. We'll have Brandon Vetter Place and Connor Knowlton here in just a moment. right, let's see if we can get a word with Brandon Fetter Place. Brandon, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Well, you won the heat. You didn't win the consolation. So, what now?
Stay away from Blinky Kent. That's about as I think that's about as
Yeah,
good as it's gonna get.
that looked rough. I'm gonna say it. We all know it, but I mean, a
Yeah.
little bit of net code there, but yeah, just unfortunate. Turned you, and so now you get to start near the back. But hey, there's time here to make your way up. What are you thinking here? What do you got?
Well, I feel like this was all a ploy. Connor decided to finish last in the first heat,
Yeah, he
so he
cheated.
could be on the front row, and
Mm-hmm.
now he's gonna be up on the front row now. And then, I get net coded by Blinky Kent.
Yeah, bamboozled. He's in Taiwan.
He's a communist.
All right. Well.
So yeah, I mean, all that I can do, it looks like we have 150 laps here, which sounds ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it'll give me some time to kind of try and pick my way through and see if I can at least, salvage a halfway decent finish.
Absolutely. Well, good luck to you, buddy, and hopefully we talk to you after the race.
All right, man, I appreciate it.
All right. See you, man.
See ya.
All right. That was Brandon Fetter Place. Let's get a word with Connor Knowlton real quick here. Connor Knowlton, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Well, the heat race didn't go well, but the consolation did, and that's the one that matters. So you're starting on pole for the feature. What do you got to do? Just pull away and stay away from the carnage that may happen behind you.
Just keep the right front on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's big car, very small track. It rewards consistency. It's very jumpy on the throttle. It doesn't want to turn very good. So the whole point is just to be really smooth, take really good care of the tires, try and go long on the fuel. I learned my lessons from Richmond, so I have a better strategy of when to pit. Maybe we get a couple yellows. I can stretch it long enough. I don't have to. I would like to avoid pitting under green if possible, but we'll just kind of see where the race takes us, and just key is just to be smooth, really. Be smooth.
Absolutely. Well, you only got 7 cars on track. How's the car handling for you? It looks like it's a little snappy, but nothing too crazy. Anything to worry about for the feature here?
I say short term would probably be getting on the throttle. It's a really old, beat up, bumpy racetrack.
Yeah.
There's a couple bumps that are hiding in plain sight, and they'll grab you in a hurry. The long run issue is overdriving and really missing the apex of the corner and really burning off the right front. That'll really hurt you, and you'll bleed a lot of speed. So the whole thing is just to be really smooth on the gas, really smooth with the wheel, and really steer the car with the brakes and just kind of guide it to where you want it to go. Keep the right front on it, and just avoid mistakes at all costs.
Well, you're one of the best out there, so we'll let you get ready. You got about a minute till the feature. Good luck, and maybe we'll talk to you after the race.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
All right, see you, buddy. All right, that was your 2 winners tonight. We got about 50 seconds left here in the warm-up. Again, we are live here on YouTube with ABN Studios. So excited to be live here tonight. I love Friday nights. Just a blast overall. Thank you all for tuning in. I know the car counts are not super high, but I'm telling y'all, it doesn't matter if you have 5 cars on track or 40 cars on track. You know, we come out here on Friday nights. We have a good time. The drivers are having a good time. I'm having a good time up here in the booth. Being able to be a part of ABN Studios, just absolutely amazing. So hopefully we can get some more drivers next week. The Friday nights are just, as anyone that has ever ran a series on Friday nights, it's tough. It really is. The Friday night series are not easy to have a good car count. It's just hard. I mean, everybody's out there doing their own thing on Friday nights. So anyway, here we go. We're getting ready to grid up here for 150 laps at Hickory. And let's see if we can't get the starting grid up here for you, all of y'all. Connor Knowlton's going to start on the pole. Matt Vorndran in second. Joshua Gaiman in third. Ross Baxter will be starting in fourth. John Smeal in fifth. Matthew Kent in sixth. And Brandon Fetterplace in seventh. All by himself there on the back row. As we are getting ready to go green flag racing. Well, not yet, but they are gridded up here to get ready to go green flag racing as they pull off 150 laps here. And you may think, wow, that's a lot of laps. I'm telling y'all, the laps here at Hickory click off very, very quickly, especially with these high horsepower machines. And this thing will be over before you know it. So we'll see what happens here at Hickory. Connor Knowlton's going to be leading them to the green flag. Matt Vorndran in second. Joshua Gaiman third. Ross Baxter fourth. That's your top four as they are running right now. Hopefully everybody keeps it green and clean here at Hickory. Green flag flies here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Connor Knowlton jumps out to the early lead. Matt Vorndran in second. Joshua Gaiman in third. Ross Baxter in fourth right now. Wish I had some better camera angles here, but this track is fairly new, so my camera angles do not, my camera presets don't work here for this track, so kind of stuck with what we got here. And John Smeal has crashed. You see him there by himself. So, unfortunate for John Smeal. He's about 10 seconds back from the race leader. Joshua Gaiman in third right now, looking to try and make a move on Matt Vorndran if he can get there. Ross Baxter in a solid fourth. Brandon Fetterplace already up 2 spots from where he started in seventh. He's now in fifth. Matthew Kent in sixth, and John Smeal in seventh right now, unfortunately, with that spin. But did not bring out the caution. Oh, the 61 of Joshua Gaiman is in the wall there. And no caution yet. Joshua Gaiman, that might be race over for him. He's got some suspension issues there. He's going to have to come down pit road. And there you see Joshua Gaiman coming down pit road. John Smeal's going to pass the 61 machine. And Joshua Gaiman going to be at least 2 laps down after hitting that wall. Ross Baxter and Brandon Fetterplace got a good little race going on here. Matthew Kent not too far behind. But Fetterplace going to send it in on the inside. Going to make a little bit of, maybe just a slight amount of contact there. But now Ross Baxter way up high. Going to get that run off the corner exit. But Fetterplace definitely in the preferred line on the bottom. And he's going to pull a little slide job there and get around Ross Baxter. So now Brandon Fetterplace in third. Matt Vorndran in second, about a second back from Connor Knowlton. Keep an eye on Brandon Fetterplace. He's 2.7 back from Connor. If we do get a caution at some point, which I don't know that we will, because only 6 cars on the lead lap. Joshua Gaiman 1 lap down, back on track. I think Fetterplace might have something for Connor if he can get there. Matt Borndran kind of by himself. 1 second back from Connor Knowlton, who's right here. And then about a second in front of Brendan Fetterplace, who's in third. But here is where you got to worry about tires. Oh, Matthew Kent has crashed. Just saw that on my relative, Matthew Kent, with some issues. So now he is 10 seconds back from the leader. John Smeal is 13 seconds back from the leader. And they're turning about 15-second lap times right now. So Smeal, there you see Connor Knowlton right behind John Smeal. John Smeal's about to go 1 lap down here. And that's not good. After 17 laps, you do not want to be going a lap down. Smeal did crash. Oh, Fetterplace. I just saw he crashed. He's now in 4th. Ross Baxter has moved into the top 3 in that number 32 John Deere green machine. Just a crazy... Oh, and I just saw Joshua Gaiman crashed. He's already 2 laps down. Now John Smeal is 1 lap down. Oh, he is beating and banging with the race leader Connor Knowlton. He's going to finally go 1 lap down. Now you have Matthew Kent in 5th. About 5 seconds ahead of your current race leader Connor Knowlton. And we have already clicked off 21 laps here at Hickory. So this race is moving pretty quick here. Ross Baxter now falling victim to Brandon Fetterplace once again. Brandon Fetterplace definitely very fast. Just had a mistake there. Had an issue. Crashed. Right now, Connor Knowlton in another zip code. I mean, unless a caution comes out, he's got this thing pretty much locked down. But this is the best battle on track right now. This is for a podium finish and an interview after the race. You know Ross Baxter wants that interview. I got to spend a little bit of quality time with both. Oh, Brandon Fetterplace hits Ross Baxter. Ross Baxter's in the wall. But Brandon Fetterplace, he's going to get passed by Matthew Kent there. Matthew Kent now in 4th. Ross Baxter is going to be safe in that 3rd place. 7 seconds back. Now Brandon Fetterplace kind of got to go on defense here. Joshua Gaiman 2 laps down. John Smeal 1 lap down. Fetterplace, there you see him and Kent battling. And Connor Knowlton, look at here. Right there. That red and blue car, that's your race leader. So he's right there. About 3 seconds back here from this battle. Fetterplace is going to go high, and we talked to him earlier. He said, stay away from Blinky Kent. Yet here he is racing side by side with him. Just typical drivers. They don't know. Oh, Kent is around. Kent's going to go a lap down. That leaves 4 cars now on the lead lap. Let's take a ride on board here with Connor Knowlton. You see, there is Brandon Fetterplace right in front of him. Just a great car. Just a great track. Love this track. It's a very, very small track. But Brandon Fetterplace battling to try and get, not only to catch Ross Baxter, but to stay on the lead lap. Now Matthew Kent, John Smeal, both 1 lap down. Joshua Gaiman is 2 laps down. And I thought these laps, I mean, to be honest, I thought they were going to kind of go a little bit quicker than this. But, I mean, we're 33 of 150, so not even close to halfway. About a quarter of the way, if I do my redneck math real quick. But you see Connor Knowlton closing in on Brandon Federer Place. I think he may have used his tires up, just trying to, I mean, just spinning a couple times. That puts heat in those tires that you do not want to have. And Connor Knowlton is closing in on Brandon Federer Place. And that would put only 3 cars 1 lap down. Right now, Federer Place only about 3 seconds back from Ross Baxter. Matt Borndran is second. He's 4 seconds off of Connor Knowlton. So this thing looks like it's Connor Knowlton's race to lose here. Very talented race car driver, so don't see him making a mistake. But if someone else makes a mistake and causes a caution, you never know. Connor Knowlton is right there on Brandon Federer Place's rear wing here, coming into 1 and 2. And he's got a sizable lead, so doesn't have to push too hard. He's going to try and go to the outside here over Federer Place, maybe do a little crossover. Not quite enough. He's going to have that inside line here on Brandon Federer Place. And that inside line is just really good drive in. The exit definitely goes to the outside line, but I mean, they're closing on Ross Baxter here too, so that's huge for Brandon Federer Place, because if he can get around Ross Baxter, that'll be 3rd place. It's about 2 seconds now. And Federer Place still standing strong on that outside line. Connor Knowlton's still just closing just a little bit at a time. And now clears Brandon Federer Place. So 3 cars now on the lead lap. We have a TNT special here tonight. As those of y'all that watched TNT on last night, Noah Belleville lapped the entire field at Iowa. Just absolutely astonishing results there at Iowa. I mean, that's just crazy. Short tracks, again, a lot of people go a lap down, but Connor Knowlton now your race leader, still your race leader, been the race leader for pretty much the entire race. Matt Borndran is 5.6 seconds back from Connor Knowlton, so now Connor closing in on Ross Baxter, and if he gets around that 32 machine, that will mean there is only 1 other car than Connor Knowlton 1 lap, not 1 lap down, as Connor Knowlton going to go to the inside of Ross Baxter here. Can he make it stick? Not quite yet. Now he makes it stick, and he is going to drive away from Ross Baxter. Now Ross Baxter has to worry about Brandon Federer Place. That is for position here at Hickory. Both those drivers are 1 lap down. However, this is for 3rd place. Regardless of what you see here on the standings, again, only 2 cars on the lead lap right now, but Brandon Federer Place trying to make it back into 3rd, and he's going to get it right here easily. Ross Baxter made a little bit of contact with the wall there, couldn't quite stay in it, and now Brandon Federer Place moves into 3rd position. Ross Baxter back to 4th. Matthew Kent in 5th, 1 lap down. John Smeal in 6th, 1 lap down. And Joshua Gaiman in 7th, 2 laps down. Let's see, where's Joshua Gaiman's running? There he is, coming out of turn 4. And Connor Knowlton is about to go around. Oh, John Smeal making a little block there. Smeal about to go 2 laps down here. Oh, Smeal shoving him into that wall there. As Connor Knowlton gets around John Smeal. So John Smeal now 2 laps down here at Hickory Motor Speedway. We're at lap 53 of 150. We still got about 100 laps left here, which is kind of crazy. I feel like tonight's running a little longer than what we normally do here on Friday nights, and that's okay. Because we love racing, and we love broadcasting racing. This is just a great race. John Smeal and Brendan Fetterplace now battling. John Smeal gets into the wall. Going to stay in front of Fetterplace for now. Ross Baxter, you can see, really kind of struggling right now. Losing a lot of time to Brandon Fetterplace. Oh, almost some contact there. Smeal's in the wall again. Fetterplace is going to make that pass on Smeal again, not for position. Smeal is 2 laps down right now in 6th place. Ross Baxter in 4th right now. Matt Bourdran in 2nd. 8.7 seconds back from Connor Knowlton, so about half of a racetrack behind. They're running about... They're getting into the 16-second. Oh, Matthew Kent. You saw him get a little loose there. He's in the grass. He gets back going. So Matthew Kent now going 2 laps down. So 3 of the 7 cars now 2 laps down. 2 of the 7 cars 1 lap down. And only 2 cars on the lead lap. Connor Knowlton, your race leader, obviously. Matt Bourdran in 2nd, 9 seconds back from Connor Knowlton. So if this stays green, Matt Bourdran is potentially going to go a lap down here in I would say probably 30 or 40 laps. Also, do these drivers pit? Do they come to get some tires? Obviously, fuel, probably not an issue here tonight, but Matthew Kent battling with Brandon Fetterplace, who is in 3rd, 1 lap down. And Connor Knowlton just in a different zip code here tonight at Hickory. Definitely got that number 24 machine dialed in. And we're going to take a short little break here, right around halfway. Again, I'm not good with math. I know 70 and 70 is 140, so we're not halfway. But we're going to take a short little break here. We'll be back with more action here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Back live here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Connor Knowlton now 11 seconds ahead of Matt Bourdran. He's up here battling with Ross Baxter. Again, not for position here. 3 cars, 2 laps down. Joshua Gaiman actually right there, about to try and make a pass on John Smeal here. That is for position. Hey, you see that car got loose. He's still battling with that thing. Matt Borndran in second. Just got around Ross Baxter, Joshua Gaiman trying to battle John Smeal here for the 6th position. Matthew Kent also 2 laps down. And Connor Knowlton just putting on a masterclass here tonight. Lap 75 of 150, so that is halfway, close to halfway. Oh, no. Big wreck. Gaiman and Smeal. That's going to be a caution. Wow. Well, that changes things. And Brandon Fetterplace should get the lucky dog. Ross Baxter will be 1 lap down. Kent, Gaiman, and Smeal 2 down. Looks like Smeal just... Oh, man. I don't know what happened. Ross Baxter, it says crashed. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Well, that changes things tremendously here at Hickory. Connor Knowlton still just the fastest car on track for sure. Let's see if we can't get a word with Matt Borndran real quick here under this caution. Well, let's make sure they're not going to try and come down pit road. I don't want to mess up. I know I've been a driver. I know that, yeah, looks like pretty much everyone coming down pit road. All the lap down cars coming down pit road. Let's see, where is Matt? Matt is still on track. So that's interesting. Wow. Very interesting. Let's see if they come down this time. If they don't, yep, here comes Matt. Connor stays out. So we'll let Matt have his pit stop here. And once he kind of takes off, we will see if we can pull him in here, have a word with him, and see what he needs to do here to try and get around Connor Knowlton in that number 24 machine. Lap 79 of 150. All right, let's pull Matt in here. Matt, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you got to do to go get that 24 machine? You were the only one on the lead lap there for a while. You got to have something in the tank. What you got?
There's plenty in the tank. It's just this is patience.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's throttle control, and once this car starts sliding, there's no recovering it. So it's tough. Connor's. I always say I'm fast, not Connor fast.
Yeah, we all say that. Yeah. Well, hey, you're in a good spot here, and good luck to you. You're a little over halfway, so you know, a lot of time still left in this race, and this is kind of where it gets crazy, because obviously everybody's able to get their laps back. Everybody kind of back on the same page now. How are you going to take this restart? You going to try and jump them? You going to try and set it up? What's your thoughts here?
Keeping pace, and I've got a decent outside late apex line that'll give me some straightaway speed down the back stretch. So hanging on and hanging in there. Hopefully I can fall in.
Absolutely. Well, good luck, buddy. Going green. All right. Oh! Connor Knowlton is around as we went green. That was not expected. Wow. I don't know what happened there, but now Matt Borndran is your race leader. Brandon Fetterplace in second. Ross Baxter third. Joshua Gaiman in fourth. Again, ARX rules. you can get all of your laps back until 1 lap to green. So everyone now is back on the lead lap. Connor Knowlton with a huge issue there. And let's see here if we can take a look. Let's take a quick look here. And again, I know I'm not great at this, but let's see what happened to Connor Knowlton here on this restart. Don't pay attention to the... Oh, and he just gassed it up and just... Very unfortunate there for Connor Knowlton. As the caution is out again. Joshua Gaiman, Ross Baxter crashed. Let's take a look here. See what happened. Ross Baxter. Oh, just too much. Slides it in, and Gaiman... Oh! Gaiman's missing that front end now. Let's go back live here. So we're under caution once again. Let's actually, real quick, let's pull Matt back in here. Matt, this is Ryan again in the booth. I wanted to talk to you again because as soon as I moved you, Connor Knowlton disappeared. What happened there?
I mean, I was kind of late to his jump. He got a bit of a jump there, and I saw at the side of my mirror there him turning. So
that was
I don't
wild.
have a great perspective. Yeah, I don't know if someone gave him a little help, or I think what he was saying was he was really trying to put some power down and start out in first, and it just slipped out from him.
Yeah, it looked like he had no help. He just hit the gas and it just went around. So crazy. Literally, as soon as I moved you, I'm like, I don't want to take. I know I'm a driver too. I know you got to focus. So I tried to move you, and as soon as I did, Connor was around. So good luck again here on this restart. You're now P1. We're getting close to the end, so good luck to you, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Pace truck is going to peel off here. Now Brandon Fetterplace in second. Hopefully we get a couple more cautions. Let's talk to some more drivers here. You know what I'm talking about? And, oh, the 07 does the same thing. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. The commentator's curse is more than prevalent here as Matthew Kent and Brandon Fetterplace now battling for the race lead with Connor Knowlton in third. After his spin, Matt Vorndran, in sixth, John Smill in seventh. Will we have another caution? That's the main question here, as Matthew Kent in second, but under pressure from Connor Knowlton, who is probably one of the fastest cars here tonight. What a race, and we still have more than 50 laps to go here. And Brandon Fetterplace wants Connor Knowlton, and oh, Matthew Kent just disappeared. Oh no. Matthew Kent still disappearing. There he is. It's not what you want to see. That's some of that Taiwan baseball internet there. Ross Baxter in fourth, the Gaiman in fifth, Matt Vorndran in sixth. After we just talked to him about what Connor did, he did the same thing. Brandon Fetterplace up by about 0.6 of a second right now, coming close to 50 to go. And again, I feel like this race would have been done. I think 100 laps would have been good here tonight. But, hey, we're having a blast. The drivers are having a blast. Matthew Kent still blinking. But still in third place right now. Brandon Fetterplace is your leader. Connor Knowlton in second. He's got a lot of speed in that number 24 machine. Can he get there, though? He's got plenty of time. Matthew Kent blinking again. Not sure what the Taiwan internet's doing over there. Maybe that laptop's overheating a little bit. Dale Markowski's had that issue a couple times. John Smeal in 7th place right now. I believe he had an issue. Connor Knowlton is right there on Brendan Fetterplace's back wing. And we thought this thing was going to be Connor Knowlton's to lose. Oh, Joshua Gaiman crashes and comes to pit road. He's going to have to tow. He's already 1 lap down. Connor Knowlton, just a lot of speed in that number 24 machine. Matthew Kent right there with these leaders. He's not out of this thing yet. As these two battle, they may have some issues and some close communications here with these race cars. As Matthew Kent's right there in the catbird seat. As we ride on board with Matthew Kent in 3rd place right now. Currently in 3rd, started in 6th, and you see those two in front of them side by side, and just one little miscommunication between those top two. And Matthew Kent might be the race leader, as Brandon Fetterplace is going to be very defensive over Connor Knowlton, as we're less than 50 to go now. Joshua Gaiman back on track, but now 7 laps down, as Connor Knowlton doing everything he can to get around Brandon Fetterplace. Might have to put the bumper to him to get him out of the way, because Brandon Fetterplace is doing exactly what Brandon Fetterplace knows how to do, and that is lead this race and make that car 6 lanes wide if you have to. I mean, oh, Matthew Kent. Oh no, Matt Vorndran it just told me he crashed. He's still in 5th though. Matthew Kent lost a lot of time there trying to stay with the leaders. He's still in 3rd. Connor Knowlton now to the inside of Brandon Fetterplace. Still can't quite make the pass. And that is, now he's going to go to the outside. Try and get a run off. Send it a little too deep. Now he's going to follow Fetterplace here in 1 and 2. Going into 3 and 4. Oh, Smeal has passed Matt Vorndran. Oh, Matt is in the wall again, right in front of the leaders here. This is big issues as he moves out of the way. Good move by the 07 there. Now in 6th, 1 lap down. If you get a caution, you get that lap back. No, he's coming down pit road. John Smeal in front of the leaders now. This could be big. John Smeal does not like to give his position away. He's still in the lead lap. He's battling. Matt Vorndran back on track. Now 2 laps down. Oh, Connor Knowlton gets loose there. You saw that 24 snapped on him a little bit. Didn't lose as much time as I thought he would, honestly. I mean, that is a great recovery by Connor Knowlton. Brandon Fetterplace is going to go to the inside of John Smeal. John Smeal's not going to give the spot up easy. Battling here. Smeal, and he is now 1 lap down. Brandon Fetterplace battling Matt Vorndran. Oh, Smeal gets into Connor Knowlton there. Sends him up the track. But Connor Knowlton doesn't blink an eye. He's right back to attacking Brandon Fetterplace. Matthew Kent is in 3rd. Ross Baxter in 4th. Smeal 1 lap down. Vorndran 2 down. Gaiman now 17 down, so his night is pretty much done at this point. 18 down. So I think he has exited stage left here at Hickory. Brandon Fetterplace is doing a heck of a job here. I almost said a curse word. Heck of a job here at Hickory. But Connor Knowlton's got to decide, when do I use that chrome bumper and move this 34 out of my way? And the 07 right there with him. He came down pit road, may have got 2 right side tires. Matthew Kent I just got a notification Kent crashed. Could have been his blinking. I don't know. We'll see. Connor Knowlton on the inside again. He just can't make that pass happen. Brandon Fetterplace knows the outside line, gets to run off. We're getting close to 25 to go here. '07 is 2 laps down, but if he can get around these leaders, he'll only be 1 lap down, and then try and close in on John Smeal, who is also 1 lap down. Oh, Connor Knowlton's around! Huge implications. He comes back on the track, gets back going. John Smeal goes around him. Matthew Blinky Kent goes around him. So now Kent is in 2nd place here. Connor Knowlton falls to 3rd. And Brandon Fetterplace has a 4.3 second lead. At this point, let the 07 go. Just run your race. Closing in on, because you don't want that 07 to just hit you in the wrong spot. Just let the 07 go. Come on, Brandon. Let the 07 go. I know you don't want to do it, but you're 5 seconds up on Kent right now. Kent's got some blinking issues. Hopefully it goes away, but 5 seconds here. I mean, Fetterplace has got this. Don't let the 07 push it too hard and wreck you here. Not that the 07 would do that, but the 07 to the inside here. And the 07 wrecks. He's right in front of the whole field. Oh, that could have been a caution. It's not, though. We stay green. Matthew Kent now being pressured by Connor Knowlton. This is for 2nd place. Connor Knowlton made a mistake. John Smeal 1 lap down. 1 or 2. Hell, we don't know. Oh, can't be on Matthew Kent because he's blinking. Connor Knowlton now in 2nd place. Matthew Kent still. Oh! John Smeal. A little aggressive move there. So Matthew Kent still in 2nd. And this is just absolute joy to Brandon Fetterplace as they are 3 wide going into turn 3. This is crazy. John Smeal backs out. Connor Knowlton. Oh! Smeal. Oh, that's got to be a caution. Yep. Caution is out. Smeal. What in the world happened there? Let's take a look. And this is kind of crazy. I mean, watch this here. Smeal just, yeah, he sent it in way deeper than Connor Knowlton did and just destroyed both race cars, unfortunately. And that is not what you want to see. Let's see. Connor Knowlton's going to come down pit road. Hell, let's have a word with our 3rd place runner right now, Ross Baxter. Ross Baxter, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I can't complain right now. Didn't expect me to be here, but you know, there's been some drama up the front, and I just been trying to take care of my stuff, and who knows? Might have some magic to show these guys.
Well, you're in third. Kent's in second. Oh, we got some. Oh, Connor Knowlton is not happy with John Smill on racetrack. I love it. Kent's having some connection issues, so
Yep.
like I always used to say when I had my internet issues, drive through me. So if you got to drive through them, drive through them. Do what you got to
You
do,
got.
buddy.
I will. He's been. I've been in behind him almost all race, and there's been a couple times I kind of backed off from him, just you know, just kind of ride. So, but we're getting to the end of the race now, almost 11 to go, and yeah, there's not going to be no more laying back now.
Well, go get them, buddy. Good luck, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. You take care.
See you, man. All right, Ross Baxter, we're getting ready to go. Green flag racing here at Hickory. This is going to get interesting. Matthew Kent is going to be on the outside. Brandon Federer Place inside. Ross Baxter in third. Connor Knowlton in fourth. John Smill fifth. Matt Vorndran in sixth. He gets his laps back. We're going green flag racing. Matthew Kent blinking already, and he's gone. We don't know where he's at. Just like I said, drive through him, drive through him, drive through him. You got to do it. Come on, Ross, you got to do it. You got to drive through him. As we come to less than 10 to go. Oh, well, 10 to go here this time. Matthew Kent in second. Connor Knowlton trying to get this second place position away from Matthew Kent. He's going to get the good run on the outside. He's going to go to second. That's not what Brandon Federer Place wants to see here. Excuse me. Connor Knowlton to second place. Matthew Kent now in third. Ross Baxter under fire from Matt Vorndran. He's going to keep that fourth place position. Brandon Federer Place coming to 6 to go. We'll be coming to 5 to go here in just a moment. Speaking of 5 to go, 5-Minute Fix by Joshua Gaiman is one of our sponsors. With 5 to go, I like to shout out the 5-Minute Fix, as Brandon Federer Place is doing everything he can here to keep Connor Knowlton off of his back bumper. Coming to 4 laps to go here at Hickory. He's got a 5/10 of a second lead over Connor Knowlton. Matt Vorndran in the wall. Matthew Kent in third. Joshua Gaiman has exited the race. He's 46 laps down, so only 6 cars on the lead lap. 3 laps to go here at Hickory. Two to go now. Coming to the white flag here. Sponsored by Smil Racing Designs. Uh-oh. What happened? Why? What? Okay, there we go. Brandon Federer Place. Oh, Connor Knowlton trying to do the Hail Melon. It didn't work. Brandon Federer Place wins the race tonight. Connor Knowlton comes home in second. Matthew Kent in third. Matt Vorndran in fourth. Ross Baxter in fifth. John Smill in sixth. And Joshua Gaiman in seventh. As the calamity ensues here. As they do their... Brandon Federer Place wins. He's doing his burnout, and everybody else is doing their Demolition Derby here, as is custom for ARX. So stick around. We'll have your top 3 interviews here in just a moment from Hickory Motor Speedway. All right. Let's have our post-race interviews here. Again, we'll take a look here. See if we can't find. Let's take a look here at Mr. Matthew Kent. And he, again, he's blinking and yeah. So anyway, we'll take a look here at Matthew Kent. And let's see if we can't get a word. Why? I hate when things don't do what I've told it to do. All right. Let's have a word with our 3rd place finisher, Matthew Kent. Matthew, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
Hi. Well, you finished 3rd. Had a little bit of connection issues, but hey, you still got that podium.
Yeah, you let others act like fools and you collect the rewards on the back end of it. So connection side, I'm back home, so I'm stateside and the connection's worse than when I was international. So we're troubleshooting some things over on this end, whether it's network or heat or just whatever the service is doing. But hey, came away with enough to get on the podium.
Absolutely. So how was the car for you? I mean, it looked like it was drivable. It looked like it was a little loose sometimes coming in or maybe off corner exit, but overall looked like a pretty good car. How was your race overall?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the early laps when the tires were cold, whether you had worn tires or fresh tires, just getting it going and that first corner getting through there was probably the toughest test. And then exit corner, just if you had just a few degrees too much in the wheel and then try to put throttle down, it would loop you around. And it was just a matter of whether you could catch that. You know, there was multiple lines you could run to save a little bit of right front. I stayed to the bottom for the most part of the race, while other guys ventured towards the middle and top lanes. But the car was good as long as you were respectful of your throttle and your wheels.
Absolutely. Well, good job. Good top three. And if you have anyone you need to shout out, friends or family, the floor is all yours.
Yeah, just another great series here in ARCS as we continue on with our community. We get new people in every day, so always good to see that, and grow all of our series from Sunday to Sunday all the way through. So we'll keep on rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. Well, good job with your P3, and hopefully we'll talk to you next Friday.
Good deal.
See you, bud. All right, that was our third place finisher, Matthew Kent. Now we'll take a look at our second place finisher, Connor Knowlton. Connor finished second here today, so let's have a word with Mr. Connor Knowlton. Connor Knowlton, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy?
Is there?
Well, your race went from good to a word I can't say on stream to okay right there at the end. Tell us about your race. Look, I was talking to Matt right before y'all went green, and I moved Matt as you spun, and then the next restart, he did the same thing. What was that car like on restarts? I mean, was it that wild on restarts? It just kind of broke on you?
I think I gotta blame the track crew. I think there might have been some oil down at the bottom right in that restart zone.
I agree.
I mean, like, because I felt bad because I was in first on that restart, so that's mostly my fault. I was like debating between first and second. I'm like, nah, I just took rights. I think I'm gonna be all right. And as soon as I stepped on, I didn't even give it too much gas. It just went around on me. It's like, all right, second gear it is. And then I'm like, oh, I feel like a dummy. I got the lucky yellow, and I saw Matt do the same thing. I'm like, I think it's just it's bumpy down there, so I think it catches a lot of people out. And yeah, from there, it was really just kind of working my way back up. And on that second restart, I got into John a little bit. I just wanted to rattle him. I didn't want to wreck him. And then he comes in and tries to sabotage me belligerently. I think he lost some brakes there. I don't know what happened. He tried to sabotage me. And, we rallied. We took the faster pair, and we got ourselves back up to second. And Brandon and I had probably one of the best battles that I've had in a while. It just unfortunately he just got a little bit loose, caught me. The car is really sensitive. It's not his fault. He's doing everything he can to keep the spot. I'm trying to take it. We were side by side for a while, and I would have really liked to see how that panned out, but it's really tough. So props to him, for being able to run side by side for that long. And then we had like a little mistake, and it just it didn't really even like kill me. It just kind of spun me. So just props to him for racing me really clean and really hard. It was a really good battle.
Yeah, Brandon's a great driver, and y'all had a great battle. I mean, I loved watching it. Definitely, I even said on the broadcast, Smeals, I know, hey, everybody has different breaking points, but geez, Louise.
Listen, he let me by earlier in the race, and I'm like, I'll repay the favor. And we laughed about it, and I was behind him, and I wrecked him. And he's like, all right, that's fine. So we were duking it out. We're trading blows here. But the real loser in all of this is the guy who's got to pay for these cars. It's not me, and it might be John. I don't know. So, it's not me. Not my problem.
Absolutely. Well, another great second place finish. Anybody you want to shout out, friends, family, sponsors, the floor is all yours.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Elite Performance Industries, helping set the car up. They're going to have a busy couple weeks ahead of them before getting this thing fixed up. Give a shout out to JTT Edits and of course you guys at ABN for putting this on. Y'all do a great job, and it's always fun to watch these back.
Absolutely. Well, good job on your second place finish. We'll let you enjoy it, and maybe we'll talk to you next Friday night.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
All right. See you, buddy. All right, that was Connor Knowlton, our second place finisher. Now, let's have a quick word with Mr. Brandon Fetterplace, your race winner here tonight. How about that? Brandon Fetterplace, this is Ryan Pannell in the booth. You got a copy.
Holy crap, I do.
Wow, I tell you
Can
what,
you believe
man.
it?
Kit, look, I can't. I tell you
I
what.
can't either.
I can't. Look, I know you're fast, but wow, that was fun. That was fun to watch. Tell us about the race. Tell us about the car. I mean, it looked like the car was. I mean, Kent was all over the place with his connections. I
Yeah.
talked to him. He said
Yeah.
he's back in the States. So
Yeah, that's what he said.
I think he needs to go back to Taiwan because he had better connection in Taiwan than he does in Texas. But I
Oh my
mean,
goodness.
tell us about your race. I mean, obviously, kind of wild. I mean, only 7 cars, so a little bit lower, car count, but still, I mean, a great race overall. And you had a fast car, but how did the car handle for you? I mean, what were you doing different? I know you got kind of lucky. Connor, I won't say lucky, but
Oh no, I got lucky.
Connor wrecked. Connor wrecked it on a restart, and then I talked to Matt under one of the cautions, and I'm like, yeah, you got it, Matt. Go get it. And then right after I moved him, Matt wrecked too on the restart, and I'm like, oh no, I'm ruining everyone's race. Like this is crazy. But just tell us
So,
about your race and how it was.
I've wrecked twice. I was, for some reason, this car, you were wrecking loose off the corner and you were tight center. So being on the bottom and trying to make a pass on a guy who, arguably, if they had a decent run through that set of corners, you couldn't make the pass. And so I got below Ross a couple of times and touched his quarter. And all I did was barely touch him because I got tight and it spun me right around. And, I really thought I was in trouble because, I had just got lapped and it's like, oh no, this is really went the wrong way. And that first caution came out and I'm like, oh, we're in the money now. It's over. Here we go. We're going to have ourselves a race, boys. And all of a sudden, he, like you said, he wrecked on that restart. I was not expecting that. He just spun out, he just turned dead left. And I'm like, well, you're not supposed to do that, but I'll take it. And and who else was that? That was Matt. Matt did it.
Matt did it too, yeah. Connor and Matt both did the same thing.
And then, there for a while, I had a blast. I'm not going to lie. Racing Connor there for, Jesus, it felt like we were racing side by side for like 50 laps, it felt like.
Oh, yeah.
And, I was giving everything that I had. He was, giving everything that he had. And, we came together right there at a 2. And, I twitched and I don't know if he just got loose or if he hit me or, what happened there. But, I didn't like it because I thought, you know what, we had a heck of a race going on.
Yeah.
And, at the end there, he got back to me. But, like he said, they're just, if you had a decent run in the second lane, it was hard to pass. And I just so happened to find that.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you got the win, and that's all that matters. Matthew Kent may have helped you a little bit with his blinking there at the end, but hey, you take them where you get them.
Hey, at this point in this series, yes, I will take anything that I can.
All right. Well, I know you got to get into. You said something about an LMP2. What are you doing? You doing a?
So I just ran 150 laps here, and now I have to go jump into an LMP2 and go run a couple of stints at Petit Le Mans that I have 30 minutes of practice in tops.
Yeah,
so
well,
this is either going to be really bad or really good. I don't know yet.
Good luck. I'm going to try and do a podcast maybe with Smil and Connor. You have fun with that left and right hand stuff because that ain't me. But obviously, anybody you want to shout out, friends, family, sponsors, the floor is all yours.
I just want to thank all the admins here in this series for everything that they do. Thanks to ARCS, obviously, for all the different series that they let us race in. And thanks to ABN and you for the broadcast. I'm definitely going to go back and watch this one for that battle with Connor. And
Yep.
other than that, what's next week? Dirt?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't know. I should know, but I don't because I'm an above average broadcaster. All right, you should know this by now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably dirt. We'll probably have 5 people on track, but hey, you
As
might
long as you
be.
have fun, right?
Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I
Where are
do
we
on
at?
Friday nights, having fun. You know.
We're
I
at
l-
USA Dirt, so I actually know that track, so I might
oh,
be okay there. I
that
don't
one's a
know. We'll
good one.
see.
That's a good
Yeah,
one. A lot of speed there at that track. So.
right.
All right, well, good luck to you in your LMP2 adventures tonight. I'm gonna have a broadcast. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have a podcast, maybe. But anyway, just
Hey, who knows? If I start getting sleepy, maybe I'll just join your podcast while I'm in a race car. So we'll see.
hey, come on in. We'll have you. We'll have you.
All right, man. Hey, well, I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night.
You too, bud. All right, that was our race winner, Brandon Fetter Place. We'll take a quick look here at the results. Let me get this out of the way. And results here tonight. Again, only 7 drivers. Brendan Fetter Place gets the win. Connor Knowlton comes home in second. Matthew Kenton third. Matt Vorndran comes home in fourth. Ross Baxter in fifth. John Spiel in sixth. Josh Gaiman in seventh. And that is the official results here at the Hickory 150 at Hickory Speedway. We might do a podcast tonight over on ARCS Racing Networks. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Had a blast. That was a lot of fun. We'll be back next week. Same time, not same place. We're going to USA Dirt next week. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, but we'll be back next Friday night. Brandon Fetter Place is your winner here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next Friday night with ARX Racing from USA Dirt. Thank you all for tuning in.